We're live at the Airport Hilton Hotel on this year's Jerry Lewis Telethon. And now our host, Mike Darrow.
Thank you, and again to you. Welcome to our telethon this year from the hotel, and I want you to please continue to call. All our phone lines are busy now, and that's the way we want it for the next 4 hours, because that's all the time we have. So make sure we drive this total higher and higher and higher. A lot of activities here. You know, the casino's going in the hotel. We also have, again, scuba lessons for you. The day turned out quite nice, so come on down, take some scuba lessons in the pool here at the Hilton Airport International. It's all in helping us to raise money for muscular dystrophy, so come on down and help us out. If you're going to stay where you are and enjoy the show watching us, then do so, but pick up the phone and make a call for us, okay? We have the people from the Pickering Fire Department with us, and we have our chief on my left here, Stephen Stewart, chief of the department. Next to him, I believe, is Jerry Pedwell, a firefighter, and on my right, Mike Hockley, firefighter from Pickering. And Mike, you're going to be doing the presentation. I first would like to let the chief say a few words, though. Okay, chief, would you?
Thanks, Mike. Basically, I'd just like to extend a thank you to all the members of the fire department and the town, and especially the people of Pickering for the excellent support we've received from them over the last few years. And when you see the check, you'll know why. And just to remind them that it's 2 weeks from now, 16th, 17th, and 18th, we'll be back out collecting again and looking for your support.
Thank you, sir. Now, Mike, tell us how you raised the money this year.
The money was raised on a weekend only. It was a Friday and a Saturday and a Sunday. And thanks to the hard help of all the volunteers and the full-time staff and their families, we presented this check for $26,000.
$26,000 from the Pickering Fire Department and the wonderful people that they work for.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Keep up the good work. We'll see you again next year for more and more. We're going to now a remote again. We have our guys Bob McAdory and Key 590 Rob Wetford at Chuck E. Cheese. So come on in, guys.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, this is the happy spot for kids at Chuck E. Cheese, Victoria Park and Shepherd here. We got the whole gang here, and way back in the back is a huge place, and the kids are really having fun. We got some of them who are going to get down to business and help us out with our MD Telethon today. This is, your name again was?
Samantha.
Samantha. Do you have to go back to school tomorrow, Samantha?
Yeah.
What grade will you be in?
Senior kindergarten.
Senior kindergarten. Well, I'm awfully glad you sat in my knee, because I really like girls with blue eyes and red hair and a big smile with the tooth missing. You gotta show us your teeth, though. Come on. That's it. There's one missing right in the front there. Thank you, Samantha. And this is Denise. How are you?
Fine.
That's a good girl. You having fun today at Chuck E.
Yeah.
Cheese? Good, because the guy sitting right next to you, this is Ken Lilly, the president of Chuck E. Cheese. Ken, you've been busy again this year for MD, haven't you?
Yeah, we really enjoy being part of this again this year. Last year was our first year. And we've got all 4 stores involved. And each store is donating $5 for each large pizza. And the stores are in Burlington on Harvester Road, Brampton at the Kennedy Square Mall, here at Victoria Park and Shepherd, and at Jane and Wilson.
I got to ask you something that has nothing to do with the telethon, Ken. I love children. I love being around them. Nothing is happier than when I'm right here. But you do this for a living every day of the week with these great gangs of little people. Does it ever get to you?
Well, we love it. If they don't come, it gets to us. So we love to see them.
They really have a good time,
yeah,
too,
really
don't they?
do. All the kids have a good time.
Yeah, their face just lights up when they walk in. They have some good time. Here are a couple of very special little kids with Rob Reeford of Key 590. Rob?
Great. Thank you, Bob. Chuck E. Cheese has sponsored this party for a few special people today whose birthdays fall around Labor Day. We have Lauren over here. You going to say hello this time, Lauren?
Hello.
Oh, what a cutie. All right. Over here is Chad. Chad has a birthday coming up. And what I'd like to do for all the children here, because it's a birthday party, what we've got is some watches from Ritz, and we thank them very much. But these are for you, okay? There's one for you, Chad. And Bob, I'll even give you one, Bob.
Oh,
here, I'll give one to Lauren here.
Yeah,
all right. But come on down to Chuck E. Cheese's this afternoon.
Okay. Thank you, Rob. And I think Samantha and I are going to get a pizza and some pop and play some games, all right? You like to watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty neat, isn't it? All right, back to the Airport Hilton.
Joining me now are the great people from Mini School, and to my left we have Julie Fountain, who is the director of Dixon Road Mini School, and Violet Christensen. She's a baby room teacher, and she's holding one of her mini little pupils, Jessica Lee. She looks adorable. And right beside Jessica Lee, her proud mom and dad, Susan and Dave. And Julie, I'm wondering, how did you go about raising this money for MDAC?
We had several events throughout the year. We were involved in the annual Muscular Dystrophy Hopathon. We had a walkathon that involved all our infants right through to after-school age children, which are 9 years of age. We had a bake sale, muffin sale. There was quite a few events throughout the whole period from January right through till July.
That's fantastic. I'm wondering why you chose MDAC as your special charity.
I think what happens is we're fortunate enough to work with children all day who are not afflicted by any disease, and I think this is our way of contributing to help those children who are afflicted by muscular dystrophy and hopefully reach their goal of finding the cure.
Thank you so much. And Violet, I understand you have something for us.
Yes, we have a check, and Jessica will present it to you.
Okay.
Thank you, Jessica. She doesn't want to give it to me. There we go. And how much is this check for?
On behalf of many schools, the Division of Kindercare, we are proud to present a check to Muscular Dystrophy Association in the amount of $23,000.
23! Wow! Thank you very much. And I'd just like to mention one other thing here, that the Royal Connaught Hotel in Hamilton, the JCs are holding a casino, and they really want you to drop by, so please do that. Now we go to Gene.
All righty, we've got a lot of people helping us out here from the Sudbury Firefighters. Murray Nutt is here. Katie Shaw is joining us from the Metro Police. Peter Downey is here from the CBC. And Peter, being with the CBC, you're probably not used to this much excitement, are you?
Get out of here. I got to answer the phones.
Okay. And we've got Bob Horner here, an MP from Mississauga North. Jocko Thomas, police reporter from the Toronto Star, and Kevin Ferris from the Metro Police. And these folks have their phone busy, but we have some folks back up here in the cheap seats who haven't got their phones busy right now. And a lot of people say, when should we call in? They start to call in right at the end of the telethon. And lo and behold, they can't get through. Now is the time. Raise your hand if you have not got a phone call. Those people are waiting to talk to you right now. Remember, we will take Visa, we will take MasterCard. We'll take almost anything you've got. The important thing is to call us. You know, the percentage of people who watch a telethon and don't call in is surprisingly large. We want those of you who are not regular callers right now to call in. Give us a call right now, and now you will not get a busy signal. Give us a call. You can see the numbers in front of you. And remember, a little bit later on the telethon, you might have a little bit of trouble getting in because we have got one big party going on here at the Airport Hilton. And the biggest party of them all is Mike Darrow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We have another corporate sponsor with us, and wait till you hear what they've been doing for us. This is the ShareCore company, ShareCore organization, ShareCore company, Jeff? Marketing, ShareCore Marketing. Our president is Jeff Chapnick, who is to my left. Next to him is Art Weller, vice president of marketing. Then we have Ken Finkelstein, secretary treasurer, and anchorman is Jim McCowan, who's vice president of operations. And Jeff, you're going to tell us a little bit about ShareCore Marketing.
Well, what we do is place these machines in retail establishments across Ontario. The space is donated by the participating retailers.
And how many machines do you have in Ontario?
Well, as you may recall, last year we had 1,000 on the telethon. This year we have 3,400.
3,400, and you're starting to spread across all of Canada, right?
Yeah, we plan to be in Western Canada this year. We're already in Newfoundland, Labrador, and Quebec.
Well, I wish you luck, because wait till you hear what they have for us. Now, this is for Southern Ontario, right, and all the Ontario places. All right, what is your check for this year?
Well, on behalf of ShareCore Marketing, our associated service personnel, and on behalf of all the retailers who've been kind enough to donate space for these machines, we have a check in the amount of $125,000.
He said it very carefully, but it was $125,000. I will take that. Thank you, Jeff. And I want you to spread those all across the country, and a bigger and better check for us in Ontario next year. Thank you all very much. Keep up the excellent work for muscular dystrophy. And now let's go to Loretta.
Thanks, Mike. Joining me now is Paulette Black. She's the Regional Manager of Shopping Centers for Ivanhoe Incorporated, and Allison Acorn, who is the Secretary for Ivanhoe Incorporated. Now, you tell me how you raised all this money.
Well, we held our first annual garage sale this year out at Bamberg Gardens. We had several people participating in this, and we're pretty lucky. We'd like to give you $4,925.
$4,925. Thank you very much. I'll take that. Okay. Any people that you'd like to thank?
I sure would. I'd like to thank the merchants of Bamberg, all of the volunteers, especially Mary and Avery Brooks, as well as Miracle Food Mart.
Terrific. This money is going to go to some great use. Also, I have a regional report. I spoke to Helen Cornett in Windsor, and I have some good news. The pledges are well ahead of last year. At this time, $13,000 more. The total right now raised, $55,465. So keep those calls coming into Windsor. And now we go right over to Gene.
How you doing? I'm back here in the chief seats. Actually, I'm right in front of the other phones. And with me is a gentleman. This is the fun part of a telethon. You never know what's going to happen. Stephen Angel is a personality on the BBC over in London. It's lovely. He came all the way over here to see us. See, what are you doing in this area?
That's a good question. Right now, I'm here to actually...
Come here close to me. This is television. Stephen's a radio guy.
Yes, right now I'm actually here just to observe what you're doing here and to appreciate the good work that is happening here at the Hilton.
You did a telethon over in England, correct?
That's right. The BBC have a similar thing. Although we're not quite as well versed in telethons as you are here in North America, we have a thing called Children in Need. And last year, the radio station that I worked for in London got involved with this. This was a 36-hour telethon. And after working on radio all night, the following morning I went down to the hotel that the TV crew was stationed at and talked about it.
Well, that's simply splendid. And anyone who's listening and watching who happens to be from perhaps across the pond, be sure to call in now, won't you? That's awfully swell of you. Thank you very much. And now, let's move back inside. Good show.
Thank you.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to go out to Zach's? Okay, well, I'm just here talking to my good friend, so let's say hello to the people over at Zach's in the remote. Have a good time out there.